But the idea is that this hierarchy of power, master-slave, repression of emotion, especially the emotion of anger and sexuality. So I want to talk about what happens when we grow up with rules like these. I've quoted Virginia Satir as saying 96% of families are dysfunctional. People say, isn't that, did you say that? No, I didn't say that. I think they're all dysfunctional to some degree. We all come out of the same set of rules. So how can we not be? And I don't care about formal logic. All the birds could be flying in the wrong direction. That's possible. That is possible. So we want to look at what happens when a child is abused. I want to read you something from David Muir. That abuse is not natural, he says. That it does not appear spontaneously without contact or instruction from others. This means, of course, that the person involved with abuse could have been taught other behavior, that there are options which have been denied that person, and because of the narrowness and the one-dimensional quality of the world of abuse, I will argue that abuse represents a loss of knowledge about oneself and of the world and a loss of freedom. See, that is what I argued in the family series, that children are wounded because children don't know what normal is. How would you know what normal parenting is? All you know is what is told you as normal parenting. And then when the pain is so great, you move out of the pain because it's too hard to stay in yourself when you're in that pain, and then you forget. And all children idealize their parents. You can't not do it. I couldn't have called a meeting and said with my little bags packed, Dad, you're an alcoholic, Mom, you're a co-alcoholic, I'm moving down the street. I couldn't do that. I had to idealize them and make them okay and me bad. That's what children do. So the abuse lasts a lifetime. That's what we're understanding. And because the defenses that we develop are so powerful, they become automatic and unconscious, and by the time you get to be an adult, you forget. You forget what happened. See, and the most dramatic example of that is incest, where, working with a woman in her 60s, she's suddenly starting to get to memories of her incest. That's not uncommon. So in the most extreme forms of abuse, sexual abuse, we know that people can forget for 50 years. They can go 50 years without remembering this stuff. And so we've got to get it that the truth of our childhood is enormously important to us. We better find out the truth of our childhood because the child will remember. Here's